Dana White with the King of Dublin, the notorious Conor McGregor.
For years, the UFC has looked for a huge star for the European market, and it looks like they may have found one. Conor McGregor, ahead of his fight with Dustin Poirier at UFC 178.
In my eyes, I just speak the truth. I don't talk trash, I speak the truth.
Is this your toughest test today? To tell you the honest truth, I fought tougher guys, and if Conor could fight half as good as he can speak, you know, I think it would be.
Dustin thinks it's all talk, but when he wakes up with his nose plastered on the other side of his face, he's gonna know it's not all talk. Make no mistake about it, I am taking over the UFC, period.
It's the first time I've ever fought anybody who talks herself up this much. But it's fun, but it's also a little aggravating.
I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna play off his panic. I sense panic every time I look at that young boy.
I'm just being myself. This is who I am. I like to look good and whoop ass. It's what I do best.
This fight, I'm gonna be cool, calm, and calculated. I'm gonna take you out, man.
Every single contest he gets in, he hits one knee. A gust of wind and he does the chicken dance.
He needs an ass whipping like he's about to get. It's gonna make him a better person in the long run. You're welcome, Conor.
His shots are basic, and I believe this is where it comes to an end. You know, when he walks into something sharp off me, he's gonna hit the canvas hard.
I've never disliked somebody that much that I've ever fought.
His chin is gonna be cracked, and it's gonna be cracked early.
A lot of people look up to it and think he's the next thing, you know, and I'm just gonna show that he's not. It's impossible to do what he said he's gonna do.
He's a scared little boy.
I'm prepared and ready, and I'm gonna put this guy away.
Panic is setting in, and that is that. So I will go out and I'll put him stiff and carry on my journey.
It's personal, and it's business. It's a grudge match. I don't like this guy.
My confidence comes from looking around at the division. I don't see anything in the division that troubles me, not one of them. They don't move like I move, they don't think like I think, and they don't talk like I talk.
Well, we're gonna go in there and see who's a better fighter. You know, that's what it comes down to.
Dustin's little pea head is gonna get removed. It's gonna get put into my collection, and I'm gonna get on my way to the goal.
September 27th, guys. Come get it, Conor.
This fight between Poirier and McGregor. Here we go!
Immediately, McGregor opens up with a hook kick.
Yes, southpaw,
Spinning back kick to the body. Again,
Poirier.
oh, he tagged him to the left, Mike. We heard it up top.
90 seconds in. Right in front.
He's talking to him.
Oh, yeah. Hands at his hips.
Keep position. That's the real deal, ladies and gentlemen. Make no mistake about it. Conor McGregor is for real. He really did just make it look easy. He said he would make it look easy. He made it look easy.
These featherweights don't understand. Until they get hit by me, it's a whole other ball game when they get hit by me. So I said I'd knock him out in the first round, and I knocked him out in the first round. You can call me Mystic Mac because I predict these things. This is the new age. I wanted to come over here to America and show the American public the new era of the fighting Irish, and I brought my whole country with me. If one of us goes to war, we all go to war. People are always saying about the talk, and I talk, and I talk, and I talk, but guess what? I back it up.
It's all over! Conor McGregor is the UFC interim featherweight champion!
It's red panty night when you signed to fight me, eh?
Just like that! Conor McGregor is the new UFC featherweight champion of the world!
Unbelievable. The first punch came through.
He makes gun signs with the right hand and animal balloons with the left hand.
This is why everyone's been talking about Conor McGregor. It's all over! Conor McGregor, another first round win! Wow!
Who the f*** is that guy? I operate on my own time. Charlie Oblay, I just don't give up.
Delivers another big round. It just seems to be one of those punches that fighters just get shocked by.
That's what big Irish look like.
That's it.
It's all over! Conor McGregor stops Dennis Seaver!
It's done.
It is all over! History has been made! Conor McGregor is the UFC lightweight champion!
Didn't just do it. Did it flawlessly.
The double tap does what the he wants. Oh, that looks good.
Dustin is a good kid.
I had no ill feelings towards Dustin. It was weird to me that he was like, I've never hated a guy as much as I hate this guy in my life, or something like that he said. To me, that is weird. I cannot hate a man that has the same dreams as me. And, I have no emotion to them at the end of the day. I am on my journey. So he's a humble guy. He came to fight. And I have nothing but respect for these competitors. Make no mistake, I am cocky in prediction. I am confident in preparation. But I am always humble in victory or defeat.
The saga that is Conor McGregor in 2020 took another turn on Thursday when he revealed to the world that he has, in fact, accepted a fight against Dustin Poirier.
Fighting is a roller coaster. I think people who say it's not are lying.
That's it. Dustin, the Diamond Poirier, finishes Diego down.
He's going to break his arm.
It is all over. Oh, he might be out. There it is. Dustin Poirier.
It's the end of the fight. Showtime Peniston taps.
I'll never quit here. I'll die in here. This is what I do. I live for this. Every day. All day. This is who I am. I'm a fighter at heart. I'll never quit in here.
Gaethje nearly out on his feet. Poirier continues to land.
But he doesn't have the wherewithal to clinch. Dustin Poirier goes. No goes. That's the point.
Dustin Poirier.
Oh, he tagged him with that left.
Can he finish it?
Deep, nicely done.
Dustin, the Diamond Warrior.
That's it.
I've been close to the mountaintop. I've been knocked down and I've climbed back over and over again. 2 different weight classes. And I would never stand right here and ask for something I didn't earn. Let's go. It's time.
I would like to announce to the public the return of the notorious Conor McGregor.
Herb Dean's going to stop it. That's it.
Conor McGregor. Too easy. Whoa.
Any one of these melting films can get it.
Congrats on a huge effort tonight. Felt like we were watching a title fight, man. Your thoughts on the 25 minutes that just expired in that octagon?
It was a tough one, man. Dan came to fight. He's a tough guy. He's on the rise. He really thought that he was going to get past me. He talked a lot of trash, like he was going to move forward and fight the champ. But I'm the champ, man.
Dustin calls out Conor. Conor then responds.
He has, in fact, accepted a fight against Dustin. There is a bit of a stipulation on his part now in accepting this fight against Dustin Poirier, and it's that he wants the fight to happen in 2020.
So through this crazy, pandemic year that we're going through, we faced a lot of challenges. We got a lot of things done. We've made this thing work. We made it happen. We have our schedule laid out. Fighters have committed to it. Fighters have started training for these fights. And, Conor came back and said he wants to fight. He wants to fight Dustin. So we went out and got him his own date, January 23rd.
Conor McGregor, he does big business every time he's out there.
So they said, all right, next available pay-per-view, January 23rd, let's start the year off with a bang. Conor's response is, no, I wanted to fight 3 times in 2020. Put me on one of these cards that are a little thin. The UFC doesn't want to do that, as you alluded to, because when Conor fights, it usually does very well pay-per-view-wise.
I mean, Conor has been a little bit annoyed lately, and he's been a little bit frustrated. But in all fairness to Conor, he's been annoyed and frustrated for the things that you and I generally love. He wants to fight. Oh, by the way, he wants a hard fight. Oh, by the way, what is cooler than accepting a fight and saying, hey, guess what, opponent? We're doing it right now.
I spoke to Dustin Poirier. He said he's in on November 21st, December 12th, or January 23rd. Of course he's in.
Does that fight even make sense? I think in a normal world, it probably checks some boxes. And I also think that it's very fun to do a rematch like that, particularly with Dustin, who's clearly gotten better. I think that that's always fun for us fans.
I've offered him a date on January 23rd versus Dustin Poirier. Yes or no?
That will leave.
It's a yes or no answer.
UFC President Dana White told ESPN's Brett Okamoto that the UFC wasn't budging on its offer to have Conor McGregor fight Dustin Poirier on January 23rd, 2021. So essentially, he said, take it or leave it. On Wednesday evening, Conor McGregor tweeted that he was accepting. He wanted the fight. He was going to take the fight against Dustin Poirier. He also, though, said that his hope was for the fight to happen at AT&T Stadium, the home of the Dallas Cowboys. So Conor's premise is, hey, let's go to a place where they are allowing fans right now. Let's have fans in attendance when I fight.
Jose Diamante Jones, the owner